7 races, 7 chances to get out of the rookie class in iRacing. And somehow I came out of it angrier than I've ever been at probably any sim ever. This is the story of how the Formula 1600s broke me. So here's the situation. To get out of rookie races, you need to get a 3.0 safety rating. That would bring you up to Class D. I'm currently sitting at 2.81, so very close to getting out of rookie races. All I have to do is have some clean races, farm some safety rating, and I'm out. Pretty easy, right? I chose the Formula 1600s at Navarra. Might be mispronouncing that. Circuito de Navarra. That was not right at all. I've probably done 1 race in these cars ever, and I haven't done a lot of racing at this track either, so this was already looking like a recipe for disaster. What could go wrong? Qualifying actually went really well. I got a pretty good time, a 106.9, which was the best I've had at that time. It put me in a strong P5 out of 12 cars. I was feeling genuinely pretty good about this. Maybe a little cocky. After my qualifying lap, I decided to watch some other drivers. He immediately spun. The race itself was honestly fine. I just wanted to survive and stay out of trouble. The top 3 pulled away, but P4 was close enough to give me a slipstream, and I had front row seats to some really clean battling in front of me. I honestly just wanted to stay out of their way.
There's an incident ahead.
Then, 2 of the top 3 spun. I didn't earn it, and I will not pretend I earned it, but I was there, I kept it clean, and I came home P2 in only my 2nd race ever in these cars. I was buzzing. This was going to be easy. Race 2, I qualified P7. That's fine, not great. I had a bit of a moment in my 2nd lap, but whatever. The race started, and immediately I noticed something. The pack in front of me just flew away. Like, every lap I was hitting 107s, and I was thinking they were decent, but these guys were half a second faster and pulling away like I wasn't even there. I was feeling a lot slower than I probably actually was. There was a massive crash on the back straight, the kind of where, like, if it were real life, we'd be having a very different conversation right now. I was able to get up to P4, but unfortunately, I spun on lap 6 and dropped back. That really stung because it was honestly completely my fault. I was getting frustrated and drove into a curb. 6 incident points. The exact thing I'm trying to avoid. I spent the rest of the race kind of in a messy battle.
Clear on the right side.
Got punted wide, gave some back. Probably wasn't my finest moment in racecraft. But I came home P4 and my safety rating crept to 2.82. Also, at the end of this race, the very last corner, I watched one car physically drive over the top of another car to take 2nd place. I'm not sure how that's legal or what's supposed to happen, but I got P4. First 2 races, P2, P4, I was feeling decent. Maybe a little overconfident, but I knew I was surviving on luck more than pace, so I tried to keep my head straight. I did not keep my head straight. Race 3 started, and on the very first lap, there's a spin directly in front of me. I'm 3 wide in the turn 1. I'm the middle car. I have literally nowhere to go. Front left destroyed. Meatball flag. Straight to the pits. I want to be clear. I did nothing wrong here. It doesn't matter. Damage was done. I rejoined 43 seconds away from the next driver. I was alone, angry, and starting to lose the mental game. It got worse. I spun on my own, trying to let blue flag cars through.
Because I didn't.
Then one of the cars I let past, who had just spun themselves, came charging back at me and nailed me from behind. 4 incident points, again, none of which have been my fault. I didn't even realize I had been hit until I saw my incident count jump up to 10. But I crossed the finish line.
Great job. You did really
Then I got
well.
another incident point for pulling off track to reset my car, so thanks iRacing. At this point, I needed to calm down. I know I don't drive well when I'm frustrated. I've always known that about myself. So I queued up for race 4 and tried to just breathe. The lights went green, and 2 cars immediately died in front of me. Just gone. By the end of that lap, I had somehow climbed to P4.
You're in 4th position.
I got alongside P3 into turn 1, got the pass clean, and was sitting P3 with decent pace. Things were starting to go my way. And then mid-lap 3, someone over 100 yards back decided to just YOLO it into the corner, T-boned me, dead, last place. I will be honest with you, I lost my cool after that. Somehow the chaos ahead shuffled me back into P3 by the end of the race. P3 with 5 incident points. I should have been happy, but I wasn't.
There's the flag. It's over.
I was sitting at 2.79 safety rating, which means I was going backwards, and I was starting to get a bit angrier. Race 5. I calmed down a bit, qualified P2 on a 106.6 lap. Starting to feel a bit more confident with the car.
You're on the left.
I was able to take P1 in turn 1,
Slow down.
but later down the line I got a black flag,
Still there.
which forced me to slow down mid-race, and suddenly I am 3 wide down the main straight. Horrifying.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
I let off, dropped to P3, and started working my way back up. By lap 3, I'd made it back to P2. P1 went wide into the last corner. I kept my inside line, held the position in the straight.
Left side.
Things were good.
Still there. Hold.
Then I got a little oversteer, and I was in the middle of catching it when P3 drove straight through me. Going back and watching the replay, I don't think it was intentional, but it definitely looked opportunistic. He saw the gap and went for it without really thinking about whether I was going to make it. I paid for it. I started screaming in my mic. It wasn't my best moment. I picked up more incident points as the race went on. I was getting messy and angry. Spun in turn 1 again, finished P7. I hated everything. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but I decided to re-queue for another race. Why am I doing another race? I've been racing for hours and I basically have made no impact on my safety rating. Going nowhere.
Green, green, green.
This time, my buddy Nut is in the lobby with me, so it's gonna be fun. Here we go.
Stay on the left.
By the end of lap 1, Nut had been flipped by another driver. Literally
Car on
flipped
your
him
left.
over.
Go right. The next
Now he's
car
kind of out of the
leader.
race.
Really, bro?
There's an
You can't keep the
incident
inside?
But I'm P3.
behind. Still there.
It gave you so much space.
Lap 2, I can see P1 and P2 battling on the main straight. P2 pulls alongside P1 and then directly cuts back across
You're
him.
now in third.
P1 flies off
Both
the
of our
track,
races, 'cause we
hits
don't
the
know how
wall,
to fucking get
rebounds
outside
back onto the
track.
circuit and hits me,
Car
causing me to go
clear.
airborne.
You've got wheel damage.
Watching the replay later, it was definitely intentional. We were saying it in the
Got wheel
chat as
damage.
well.
Looks like your car is
Dude just
toast. You'll need to
intentionally
stay
was
back in
wrecking
pit lane.
people to get P1.
Press and hold the-
Some people, I guess. We all reported him though, so hopefully he's gone. When I came back out of the pits, I was P12. And I kind of just drove around for the rest of the race, just trying to farm my safety rating and I guess have a good time. Nuts internet cut out though, so he didn't even get to enjoy that bit. After that race, the two of us agreed these cars and this series might be the worst combo ever. I had done 7 races at this point. I messed up. I've been saying 7 races this whole time. If you've been counting, it's been 6. I guess I honestly just forgot to talk about the 6th race. I went from 5 to 7. You didn't miss anything. I got last. And I had ended the session literally exactly where I started. I learned something really important though. I probably won't ever drive these cars in this rookie class ever again. After doing so many races with them, it's just, for lack of better words, a shit show. You have all these people that are rookies that are trying to learn how to race, and then you have all these people that are overconfident, having fun, ego driving in this car that's a bit too fast on a track, probably a bit too technical. It's just that it was a massive mess. Almost every race that we were in, we had contact, and it usually was always something silly. I looked online and a lot of people said, honestly, just avoid the Formula 1600s when you're trying to get out a rookie. So going forward, that's what I did. I started racing the Formula Vs. And let me tell you, they were so much more fun. but that's for another video. So yeah, the Formula 1600s broke me, and I will never drive them again. The plan is now, get out of rookie classes with the Formula Vs, and move on to the F4 cars. That could be fun. If you guys enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. I want to say thank you to our channel members, Uncle Ben and Kiwi69. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. See you guys next time.